in Northwest London with the owner of a fabulous boutique. We've just filmed some footage with Denisha, Bob Marley's granddaughter, regarding a film, but I just had to do a quick whiz round of the shop. As you can see, I'm wearing one of the fabulous outfits. Let me pose. Do you like? Yes. So I'm with the owner, Liza. Remind me of your surname, Liza.
Goje.
Goje. I have got a terrible, terrible memory. It's been a long day, but it's all good. But you've had some amazing clothes. Your shop name? Tell us about your shop name.
Okay, our shop name is Vou Brown. You want to know what the name means?
That would be lovely.
Yeah, Vou is my middle name. It actually means gazelle, and we just thought it would be apt for an African store to have gazelle because it's very gracious. Brown is the colour of Africa, so.
And tell us about the shop. How did the idea come about and start up? Because it's not just yourself, your clothes, it's through other people. So tell us about the whole story.
Well, basically, we travel a lot, and we always go back home to Africa, to Nigeria in particular for me. And when we're going, we go with suitcase loads of stuff. And when we're coming back, we hardly ever come back with anything. And so we take a lot of the British or the Western culture back to Africa, and we hardly bring much of Africa back. So basically, we had this great idea to do the opposite of what we were doing before, come back from Nigeria, from Africa, and have something here. But being African is not really representing one culture. Even in Nigeria, there's over 200 different little cultures, you know. So basically, we started thinking about different designers in England and different countries who wanted to represent Africa and wanted to work together as a team. My background is in law, so I had my own idea, but I met up with a lovely lady called Leo Diva. She works with Star Canteen, and you know, we started to collaborate. And she is working as a creative director. I'm obviously the boutique owner, bringing together different designers to really just build something together. You know, we felt like people are prepared to spend money going to Topshop and a lot of the high street designers, and they come here. It's an opportunity to really give back.
And would you class them as bespoke pieces? Because obviously you're wearing something similar to mine, but it's a different print, different colour.
Yes.
So when we walk away, we feel as though we walk away with some originality.
Definitely. I mean, well, there are very few pieces here that are replicated, so most of the items in here are just one-off pieces. There are some, by popular demand, that actually come in different colours or the same fabrication, different size, but the majority, I'd say about 90% of items here, when you buy one, that's it.
Because obviously when I first stepped in your doors and I thought I saw a gorgeous outfit there, we're going to get a shot of that actually later on, this gorgeous green kind of wrap jacket. And when I asked you the price, I was actually surprised because I thought it was going to be a lot higher. Yeah. So how did you was this your kind of consideration to make it reasonable for people, for their pockets?
Exactly, yeah. We definitely didn't want something that was going to be really high end. We've obviously considered our clientele, also figuring out that, you know, a lot of the charges that are put on clothes has nothing to do with the value, but with the name that goes behind it. And we want people to know that you can wear real clothes at real prices, really. So the couture, some of the stuff is really, really well fitted. It's really well planned, really well designed. You know, we have pieces here for £2.50, and then we have things for £150. So it's something for everybody.
And this piece that we're wearing right now, how much is this piece?
This piece is £60. It's by a designer called Afromania. She has this is a diffusion line where she just does African-inspired prints. Her name is actually Unquo. So she's got Unquo, which is another range that she uses different fabrics. She makes her own fabrics and styles different things out. And then she has the Afromania line.
So where are these designers based?
They're based all over the world. We have them, like I said, some of them in Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa. A lot of them are in England, different parts of England, some in London, France.
And how do you source them? So somebody from law to fashion, did you have an interest in fashion?
I'm definitely very passionate about it. I love clothes, I love colour, I love all the excitement that comes with just dressing up. You know, which girl, you know, doesn't?
There was a frenzy in the shop earlier, trust me. Trust me.
But it's been something that I've been thinking about for a long time. Even right through law school, I would just look and think, how can I style this out? You know, we have our, you know, the law gear. It's not that exciting. And I've always just wanted to do stuff like this. It's an opportunity presented itself at the right time. Africa is on the map. Everybody's talking about Africa. Every seminar now, it's law and fashion and Africa and Africa and Africa, and you know, like they said, it's gone from aid to trade, and we're not talking about how can we send money back home to make people to, you know, Africa does need aid, but we've also got a lot from Africa. There's a lot of talent and a lot of things that can come out. Obviously, like I said, in my own background, understanding that from a legal perspective, but also seeing that there's so much to offer.
Sure. Yeah. And these pieces behind us, these bags. So again, are these the same people? You know, how do they come about with the colours and because we look at the prints and we'll know them as distinctly African prints.
Yes.
So how do they come up with these concepts? Because obviously I can see a mix between Africa and the rest of the world.
Yes.
Is this their intention and your intention?
Yes, our intention is to move away from, oh, you can only wear African clothes when you're going for a wedding or for a christening. We want people to feel like I'm going to the office and I can wear African clothes. So basically, I know you said the bags, but I have to show you the stock quickly.
Sure.
It's by a designer called, goes by the label Elo Doll. She's a Nigerian designer that has actually changed the fabrication. So most African prints come in Ankara, which is a cotton, wax cotton. So she's done this in chiffon, so that you can wear it under your jacket or your blazer and go to work, or wear it with jeans. So basically that is the idea. So this looks like it's a satchel, and people always come here and say, oh, is it a Cambridge satchel? I'm like, no, it's a tote satchel. So that's the name of this designer. Her name is Tote Bileye. That's the name of the designer, and it's all leather. This particular print it's what we would call a vintage print because it's really old. And a designer called Etienne Bassi, who just won African Designer of the Year, was the person that really just pioneered getting all these prints back on the market. You know, Africa was moving to these modern prints that weren't really representative of what Africa was or the African print was, and she's just really encouraged people to go back using the fabrics that their mothers, their grandmothers used. So Tote Bileye looks at some of these prints, like this one.
I love this and that.
Yeah, so she calls this the vintage Kelly.
And how much would something like this retail at?
£150.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's pure leather as well.
Leather. All the bags that are up here are leather.
Clutch.
Yeah. So this got different types of leather, if you can feel, and she's used different types of African prints to put
all
it together.
textured.
Yeah.
So regarding your favourite piece in the store, what would you say is your favourite piece in the store?
Fair. My favourite piece in the store. There's so many different pieces I can't even pick. I mean, the different designers, like I said, someone like Unko, we had a piece of hers that we wore for the British Fashion Awards, and will.i.am was like, wow, I love this. Young designer, Grape Soup, she does jewellery, and the ring was getting a lot of attention as well. She's a young girl, British, she's of Caribbean descent, you know, and she's just doing her thing here. That jacket that you were talking about has to be, I mean, talking points. We've got people.
Can we have a swing shot on the jacket, the green jacket in the window? That is just stunning. This is the one I was thinking of. Can you just see me wearing this? Yes, you can. The Diva. Yes, all in green, all natural. And this one will retail at 120. That is, I think you need to raise your prices.
Yes.
I think you do. Regarding, you've just opened, so where do you aim for the ethos of the shop to be in a year's time?
We've been around for this 4 months now, and we've had just so much positive feedback from the locals, the Europeans, African, Caribbean, everyone. It's always been in the pipeline that we are going to have our own brand, you know, so there will be a Vou Brown. So now we work with 21 different designers. We will have our own brand. So we've had interest from America, so from France, someone's invited South Africa, and you know, not Jamaica. Definitely want to see ourselves in some of the department stores, but that usually takes longer than a year. But we are in talks. You know, already we've got our dolls in Selfridges. These dolls here.
Wow.
Yes. So this is again Etienne Bassi. So we're the only two stockists, the bricks and mortar stockists in the UK. So these ones here. So we're there actually. So look, a year from now, I see us having a Vou Brown shop.
I'm liking that. I'm seeing other handbags in the cupboard
by
as well.
Really creative designer. She's really amazing. This is so Urban Knit. She does. She takes the regular pashmina, works with some Nigerian women, and creates a tie-dye effect. And every single one again is completely different. She doesn't have any two. They're the same.
Well, all I can say is I feel like I've played dress up today. Great. And the dress up has resulted in this purchase.
Yes.
So when you see the Diva done in this, you know where it came from, yes? Vou Brown, Kilburn, Northwest London. Come shop, tell us your address so people can know where to come and find it in London.
Okay, we're in Kilburn. You can find us at number 74 Willesden Lane. That's just off Kilburn High Road. It's not that far from Medjoy Road or Crickerwood on the other side. So 74 Willesden Lane, London NW6 7TA. Telephone 0207-328-8843.
And are you online?
We are online. You can follow our Vou Brown Twitter handle at Vou Brown. Facebook is Vou Brown as well. Pinterest and Tumblr, all the same.
Right.
And you can look on our website where you could see a couple of pictures.
Okay, so can people, if they don't live in London, because me personally, I live outside of London, are we able to watch online, look online, order? Is that a process as well? Or not yet?
At the moment, not yet. But there is something that there will be something. It's not going to be online. It's going to be even better than online.
Ooh.
And I will tell you when it's ready.
Ooh,
yes.
Another exclusive to come,
Yes.
folks. You know me, I love fashion. Thank you so much, Liza, for showing us around your shop, trying on the clothes. And I'm about to make my purchase right now.
Brilliant.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.